Y'all, did y'all see the recap of my Hollywood Carnival experience video? If not, you need to go watch that before you look at this one. Yeah, yes, you. I'm talking about you. You know you didn't see it. You know you didn't see it. Just go watch it. This one's still gonna be here. Just go watch it so you know what I'm talking about in this one.
Let go, let go, let go, let go, let go. Na 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 na, yeah.
Hi everyone, now welcome back to my channel, and today is the overview of Hollywood Carnival 2018. Whoo child, look how long it's been. I just completed my undergrad and I went out there with my girls. Well, sorry. It was our first time experiencing Hollywood Carnival. At first we didn't even know Hollywood had a carnival until, like, I think I'm the one who found it. Knowing me, I'm just a carnival junkie, so I was probably like, ooh, who got carnival? So our flights wasn't bad. I don't know how much we paid for our flights, to be honest. Honestly, just regular Cali flights. I don't think we spend more than like $325, and the only reason I say that is because, like, I think we booked it kind of last minute. For stay, we did not stay in an Airbnb. We actually stood in a hotel off of Hollywood Boulevard, and the location was convenient for us because, like, we was right there on the Walk of Fame. We was not too far from Sunset Boulevard. Most of the functions and the parties, and honestly the road, like, for Carnival was like right there, so like we honestly didn't have to travel much. Like, honestly, we didn't even take that much Ubers, to be honest. Truthfully, we barely spent any money when it came towards transportation as well. Like, yeah, so that was also a plus for staying like near the strip. Pricing, I feel like pricing was normal. Honestly, I don't even remember. All we was doing was buying food, and I don't even think the prices was that crazy. We honestly was spoiling ourselves. Like, we was going out to restaurants and all that. And honestly, the most I think we spent was in the overview video, not the overview, in the recap video, when y'all saw us at the end, like at that party, that was the most we spent, to be honest. We was wilding in that place. That place. Okay, for the parties, the two that we went to, they were lit. Like, we went out those parties drunk as hell. And the only reason why I said it was only 2 parties is because that's all we got to go to, because the way jet lag was set up, it didn't want us to go nowhere. Like, first of all, we set our alarms like almost every night. We set our alarms for a party, and one person would get up, see the other 2 not still sleeping, and go right back to sleep, and I try to wake the other 2 up. So the night parties just didn't see us. Honestly, yeah, the night parties didn't didn't see us at all. It's sad though, but the 2 parties that we did go to, they were definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. I'm gonna just slide this in. Out of the 2 parties, one of them we got kicked out because one of us, it wasn't me, was too drunk and we got kicked out. We got kicked out, and it was so bad that we were trying to call Ubers to take us back to the telly, and the Ubers wouldn't take us because one of us, and like I said, it wasn't me, was so drunk. The Ubers was like, nah, y'all can't get in. So luckily, like, one of our friends lived out here, and we did have to call him. We was like, yo, can you please come and get us? He played with ecstasy Now, Ecstasy is no longer here in Hollywood. They actually moved to Florida. So there's no more Ecstasy. But I chose that band because they won Band of the Year last year, the year prior, like in 2017, and I always want to be with a winning band, so of course I was going to pick a band who always winning, so I chose Ecstasy. And guess what? That year we won Band of the Year. Ha 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 ha. Winners, winner circle, okay, period, poo. But yeah, so yes, we played with Ecstasy. Our costumes were cute, and yeah. Oh, and our band leader was lit as hell. She was nice. She was nice. I liked her. And every time they saw her, they was like, "Oh my God, my girls from New York." We were like, "Hey, yeah." We was in such a section, so we were just like, she was nice. She was nice. The overall road experience, though, I wouldn't rate it that high. That's just my preference. Like, I would say Hollywood Road is like, it was a 5 for me. I would give it a 5. First of all, when you're on the road, you want nothing but beer, alcohol. Like, you need the alcohol to fuel you. And honestly, like, our band, like, they had like made this jungle juice, and honestly, that finish before the parade even began, like, I promise you, like, us just sitting there waiting, it turned off, and we was like, wait, what? Like, no more licks for the road? Like, that's it? And so that was one thing. That was a big turn off for me. Like, no more licks. I'm trying to be lit. That was yeah. I didn't like that part. And then they have a straight shot, like, so their road is just one big long road all the way to the end where they have the big thing. Honestly, I don't know. Hollywood is kind of lacking that oomph. It needed more than oomph for the road, and it didn't have the oomph. Like, I don't even know if it wasn't the bass and the speaker. I don't know, it was something, but it wasn't the oomph that I needed. And honestly, we didn't even go to the end where they had the big thing at the end, because honestly our feet were tired, and we had on Crocs, and like, we was over it. We was like, yeah, I'm gonna go back to Telly, because this ain't it. So I would say overall, yeah, that was definitely a 5 for me. Overall, I would give Hollywood Carnival I would give it a 6.5. Only way I would make it a 7 is with the exception for the parties, the 2 parties that we went to. The 2 parties were like probably like the best thing other than me and Marshall. Did I tell you that? I met Marshall and I was crying. But I met him, and I took a picture with him. I got the picture somewhere. I'm gonna show y'all. Wait, hold on. Let me get the picture. I'm back, y'all. Look, y'all see me and Marshall? Y'all see? Y'all, stop it. I'm still hyped because of that. But yeah, overall, will I go to Hollywood Carnival again? I feel like now that I live in California, I would go to the parties only. However, I wouldn't play Mask. I feel like Mask over here is like overrated. But that's just my personal experience. You can come out here and see it for yourself. But I definitely recommend the parties. The parties were fun.